Became in peace with all mankind.
40 years after Apollo 11, the drive to return in peace for all mankind. Next on Global Pulse. A comparison of how media worldwide are covering the new race in space. In 1969, the space race was an extension of the Cold War between the United States and the former Soviet Union. Hi, I'm Erin Coker. Russia Today marked the Apollo anniversary by touting Russia's technological superiority then and now.
Few in the Soviet Union doubted that this round of the space race between the two superpowers would also be won by the USSR. With the N-1 lunar rocket, the USSR's plans became more realistic. Its engines rolled off the construction line in this plant before America's Apollo 11 blasted off.
There was a suggestion to display these engines at an exhibition, and one of them was shown. Everyone was surprised at how advanced they are, even 20 years later.
17 years ago, an American company purchased the first lot of Russia's Soviet space engines. The Soviet engines will help Moscow and Washington unite for further joint space exploration.
The race to the moon has new players, willing to pick up where the US left off. The BBC questioned why.
It is still breathtaking.
1, 0.
In essence, this vast undertaking was all about one thing: beating the Soviet Union in the space race, getting to the moon first. 40 years later, the likes of China, Russia and India are all talking about their future lunar missions. But the massive government budgets that funded Apollo no longer exist. Some are asking an important question. What is the point in putting man back on the moon?
A way to prove themselves as global powers for one, national pride and bragging rights for another. India's NDTV showed just how far that nation was willing to go to get their flag on the moon.
This instrument, called the Moon Impact Probe, will explore the moon from very close range. But one of its first achievements will be planting India's national flag on the lunar surface. A small square computer monitor-sized instrument will be released from 100 kilometers above the moon. And when it strikes the surface, it will immediately send back data before it breaks into pieces. But most importantly, the probe will have planted the tricolour. India will be the fourth nation to have planted its national flag on the moon. As India tries this challenging task on its maiden moon mission, it will be looking to take a stride ahead of China.
But that stride is going to have to be awfully big. Sure, India's flag is on the moon, in pieces, but as CCTV reported, China sent flag-waving taekwonauts into space.
He's waving to us. He's waving to us. The flag of the People's Republic of China, the flag of the People's Republic of China is unfurled by one astronaut. With the background of the Earth, we can see the flag. He's waving the flag.
This is simply unbelievable.
I'm Hu Jingtao. After you got out of the airlock module, how did you feel? The spacesuit was very comfortable. I was very proud of our country.
But forget national pride and power politics. Germany's Deutsche Welle used the Apollo 11 anniversary to bring the moon down to the Earth.
The moon landing destroyed many myths, but speculation continues about the influence of the moon on Earth.
During a phase when the moon is waning, we lose weight. We have teeth pulled because we bleed less, and it heals much better.
And people continue to blame the full moon for more misfortune, more accidents, and more births. And when the moon is waxing, everything grows better. Hair, for example, or wealth. This is explained by the influence of the moon on the Earth's gravity, but many scientists disagree.
NASA says returning Americans to the moon would cost $35 billion. With all the problems here on Earth, could the money be better spent here? Or is turning international competition into cooperation our ticket back? Tell us what you think. Visit our Global Pulse website or our blog and leave us some comments. For Global Pulse, I'm Erin Coker. If you watch the news, then what you know is not enough. It's time to think globally. Watch Global Pulse. News without borders.
This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only U.S. network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries, and diverse cultural programs. Programs that connect you to the world.